Hello, 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 everybody. It's your favorite Majin loving, Kirby hugging YouTuber Majin X2 here, and we are here to get back into Honkai Star Rail. We talked to Savag about the Stellaron issue, and then we got into this fight with him, and then he ended up telling us information that we needed to know, and then Branya ended up going back with Madame Cocolia. So I'm really excited to see where we end up next. I did do some off recording gameplay where it's just like doing the dailies and stuff. We're gonna try to do another 10 wish for Don Hung real soon before his banner goes away. If we don't get him, we're gonna go for Jing Yuan because the baby daddy number 2 is fine with me too. I'm just saying. I mean, it's not like I don't love Don Hung, but if he didn't come home in the 50 wishes that I did, I don't know when he coming. Honestly, I don't. So hopefully the pity system kind of works like Genshin where it rolls over to the next one. Hopefully we don't lose the 50-50. Hopefully it's guaranteed that we get the character we want, but I don't know anything about Honkai's pity system or wishing system. I just do the things. But I'm excited to get into this. We have to do Simulated Universe. Also want to get my dailies done. I also want to get into that quest. So hopefully y'all are packed in for the ride, and let's see what Honkai is giving this time. All right, here we go. Hmm. Okay, so first things first, we're going to do our dailies. We're going to do some calyxes. We're going to do Simulate Universe, and then we're going to do some other things. Oh yeah, I got some messages throughout the week. I didn't read them though. It says, "Chu, can you receive this message? March 7th gave me this little thing and taught me how to use it. Well, it seems you can teach an old dog new tricks after all. It just takes time. I kind of know how it works by now. Nice to have something that lets me talk to people without meeting them face to face. Haha. You learn quick." Alright, Oleg, I'm flattered too. Now let's cut to the chase. Oh, blessed. He wants the quest. I heard Natasha's seeing a lot of patients and has to flip for days. She's the backbone of the underworld, but we can't afford to have her burned out, too. I know you did a great favor for her recently, but can I actually check on her again and make sure she's alright? No problem. I'll go right away. I'm telling you the first time we met. I was not wrong after all. Thank you so much. Origin of medicine. Okay. March says, you there? You can't find Pom Pom? No. That's scary. That's a scary thought. I can't even imagine the express without Pom Pom. Wait, why would you ask a question like that, Sassy? I'm curious about what you're doing. I'm grinding this. That's what I was doing yesterday. Did you even sleep? Credits or light cones? Two must have been working really hard, huh? Need some company? Sure. Yay, I'm coming. Okay. We have another one from her. Have a look. It looks nice. The photo is not sent yet. Okay, so let's see the photo. What is it a photo of? I took this picture of the coach. What do you think? You have any suggestions? The aperture should be lower. Maybe lower the aperture. The best you can manually control the duration of exposure. Oh lord, time for a new camera, I guess. Oh lord, I didn't upset her. I had no idea, Chu. You know a lot about this. All right, you're it. March, what in the hell? Chu, my official photographer. Outsider, I finally got your contact. I have something to tell you. Boss Scott has been talking every day about how we need to try some business models. He's quite worked up about this. If you have time, can you chat with him? Who's Scott? Never heard of him. Hey, don't be like that. Boss Scott is the most powerful man in the underworld. Loads of people want to be his friend. Anyway, go talk to Boss Scott when you have time. I guarantee it's going to be a good deal for you. Don't forget to patronize the club when you make your fortune. Okay, so that's another thing I'm not going to do right now. Okay, so first things first, you guys. We're going to, and now we have to go to Jarilo 6, Boulder Town. Apparently there's some treasure here that I just don't have, but that's fine. 3 treasure I'm missing here. Okay. Let's go do Simulated Universe first. I did say I would do this. Okay. Okay, so we're 0 out of 3,500. So we're gonna need me, Don Hung, March, Dr. Ratio. It's what it looks like. I'm uncertain. Exploring the universe, cosmic fragments can be obtained. 50 cosmic fragments are gifted at the start of each exploration. During exploration, consume cosmic fragments to acquire extra health. After completing at least one domain in the simulated universe in the last cycle, you can select one blessing of the Trailblaze upon re-entry into the simulated universe. Okay. I don't know which one is better, so I guess we'll receive more fragments or whatever. We're in the same room with the thing.
Never heard of it.
Do you have answers?
Okay, blessings that have not been unlocked have been marked to help you collect them. Appropriate rewards will be provided when the index is unlocked. Okay, so clockwork. When a character launches a follow-up attack, their speed increases. Shielded characters increase their attack based on the max damage that can be absorbed by the current shield. When characters deal damage to enemies, there is a small chance of freezing enemies. I kind of want to try this because we're gonna need March's shields, I guess. So let's go do the things. Wow.
Step aside. I have no interest in the truth of life and death. Put this
See if we can get him out the way first before I use any other characters. Lame. Yeah, I've been leveling up their light cones and leveling them up. I think most of my characters are level 40 now. He's gonna attack Don Hung, so let's protect Don Hung. He didn't even get a chance to. I think I'm slowly getting the hang of this game. Follow-up attack damage increases effect hit rate. When a character launches a follow-up attack, their energy regeneration rate increases. I probably want to do this one. Oh, we're well above these people. We're gonna smoke them, honestly.
The time for now.
Good job, Dr. Ratio.
What's this?
Good job. Okay, so interstellar construct hypoeuticoid. Hypoeutitoid. Characters also receive a shield when crafting shields for allied targets. Shielded characters have increased crit rate. Damage up by characters with a single follow-up attack increases gradually. Let's do preservation. Domain elite. What is this? How can I get myself in the... Okay, let's go ahead and fight this thing. I don't know why I chose to do this, but we're doing it.
Move
Dang
carefully.
Rules are made to be broken.
Hmm.
Never stop thinking.
I told ya I could fight.
Fail. Get out.
Divine Contract Macro Segregation. When entering battle, characters gain a stackable special shield. The shield is reset every 2 turns after a character inflicts weakness break on an enemy. Apply dissociation on them. Perfect experience fully after attacking a frozen enemy. Apply dissociation on them. I think we're gonna do this one in the middle. This one in the middle seems real good. First, puppet appears in a familiar universe, having Roman communicate with you via voice before. So surprising to see her manifesting like this. She looks at you expressionlessly. This is the resting area, giving you a place to catch your breath in an otherwise scary simulated universe. We hope that you can restore your health, resurrect your team, and buy equipment to enhance your blessings here. This says irresponsibly. You can enhance blessings with me. As for the other functions, you can find in the room itself. Enhance blessings. Herta replies flippantly as the game master. I can make your blessings stronger, or I can even make an earth-shattering changes to them. At the price of paying cosmic fragments, what's the point in collecting those otherwise? Nonetheless, begin. Open the enhance screen. You can enhance obtain blessings here. Okay. Blessings will become stronger after enhancing. Naturally, you have to pay for it. Okay. Cosmic fragments are required to enhance blessings, and each blessing can only be enhanced once. Okay. Let's do that one. And let's do this one. Okay. We're done enhancing. Let's go back to consume cosmic fragments to enhance blessing that has been obtained. Each blessing can only be enhanced one time. Okay, we knew that. Okay. We got a stellar jade for that. Okay, let's go in and see how far we can go. Wasn't weak to it. They're weak to my attack, honestly. Let's get this to knock them out. Icebreaker. Go ahead and then we'll switch to Dr. Ratio.
I'm asking the questions. Let's test your knowledge.
Get him. I really like Dr. Ratio. Like, he is fun. Okay, so Pain and Albatross deals additional damage based on the number of enemies hit by follow-up attacks. The more blessed the relation the team has, the higher attack. The higher follow-up attack damage becomes. Okay. I think I want to go with this one, honestly. I saw his weaknesses, and I just wanted to be Don Hung because he's beautiful.
The time is now. The truth of life and death revealed in an
I think I
instant.
want to use it on him since we can kill the other guy pretty easily, honestly. Let's see what we can do. Ooh.
Call that defense.
W regeneration. Ooh, that was dope. See, I'm trying new things. I'm really enjoying this. This is fun. Okay, upon entering battle, there's a high chance on inflicting freeze on all enemies. A character can generate energy when I apply freeze on enemies. After being hit, characters gain a shield based on the HP loss in this attack. I think I'm gonna go to this one. Why not? It's a little chaotic. Dr. Ratio, you wanna go first?
SAS Perkipi. Knowledge is the measure of all things. It reveals truth and falsehood.
Love that for you. Love that for you, my friend. So we're just gonna take down all we can with what we can. Let's get him out the way.
My turn.
March. Who are we getting? Him? Actually, no. I need March to protect Don Hung.
Me out here? How could we lose?
On ahead and do it. Okay, we're going to me. I knew he was gonna come out.
You can't run.
Nice.
The time is now. The truth of life and death. This sanctuary is but a vision. Right.
21st military rule. After character launch a follow-up attack, there's a chance of recovering a skill point. Items taken by enemies can affect enemies adjacent to the enemy target. More blessings relation to the team as the higher the follow-up attack damage becomes. I can choose this one. One in the mid jaw. Domain occurrence. Can we go in? Be close to that picture frame. Time to try something new. Occurrence. You see a man about 30 years old with an unremarkable appearance wearing a white shirt and brown suspenders. His eyes wander while he speaks as if avoiding something. I wanted to add some random occurrences to this game to make it more fun. But I think the brainwave reader is on the fritz. So now the events you encounter will be a little more monotonous. Sorry about that. What are you talking about? Like, he thought this without looking at you. Like, this is a random occurrence now. I wrote some templates, but the simulation currently doesn't have a way of converting them into content, so you will just see the following. After speaking, the man disappears and a line of words materializes where he was standing. You have encountered a random occurrence. Select. Give me some startup capital. 150 fragments. Okay. Oh yeah, that's how monotonous the man says as if he's genuinely sorry. When will it be fixed? Hopefully very soon, the man says earnestly. I really want to have a good time. Once again, I'm really sorry about that. Finish. Okay, we're done. Okay, so let's head in here. Domain respite. What's the downloader thing for? Oh, this I want to change my team. I don't have anybody with this specific power, but you know, we're gonna stick to I tried and true. What's been working so far. Herder, what's up? Congratulations, we're done getting here. Herder response carefully. You can use up all your common fragments here to enhance your blessings. You won't get another chance to use them otherwise. Open the enhance screen. We have 330. We can enhance. This is the boss. Oh wow, we done made it to the boss. That's it. Okay. So let's switch me in.
Move carefully.
Gotta try hard sometimes. Check out this awesome move.
I hope we laugh. I didn't see what level these guys were. I just jumped in it excited to, you know, do the things.
Stay right there while I give you a present. Try that again.
of life and death.
Get him, Don Hong!
It's but a vision.
It is but a vision. You are the vision. Dang.
I'm asking the questions.
Let's go and get old dude out of here. And we got one more guy to go up against. Okay, he's going to attack Don Hung again, so let's go in and protect
With me out here,
Don
how can we
Hung.
lose?
Let's make it quick. Take this.
I feel like I can do this because I have the power to do that.
Rules are made to be broken.
It's too late to repent. The time is now.
Do you have answers?
March.
You have the worst luck running into me. Watch this.
Nice. You have done smoked that boss.
Reach the end of the story in your own way.
The world is completed. We have done it. I beat my first simulated universe. Not bad. You know, I'm excited that I did that. We got all these blessings. We got 800 points. We got 612 lace XP. We got 120 villages. We got a Star Road Pass, and we got something else. How's your experience with the official version? You find it easy? You can go challenge the next world. Apparently, it's more difficult with stronger enemies. Screwlum said that according to his model, you have 60% chance of losing the first time, but it's not like you'll actually lose anything. You'll clear sooner or later. Are you folks really here to research eons? What are you talking about? Our goals haven't changed. Now run off and get ready. Okay. You can exchange herd bonds for items here. Take what you need. Okay. We done got some credit. I done got some J's and stuff. Herder store. I also want to see what was up at Herder store. Someone say we can get we need a regular Star Road Pass. Let's go ahead and get that. Okay, we don't really need to do anything here. I'm pretty much done with this for right now. So let's go to Jarilo 6 and get that on the way. I think this is where we're going.
I'll need
Natasha's
to record today's
clinic.
notes in the database.
I actually have to go to Natasha's clinic for real because I have that quest with Oleg. So since I'm here, I might as well get that done. Is it not here? No. Let's go ahead and get that done. Let's go ahead and get this done. There's an airplane going by. I love that for me in the middle of recording. That's great. You do fantastic. Okay, Natasha, look pretty girl.
Let me take a look.
Help your expedition will make progress too, and your journey will be free of pain. Of course, even if you get injured by accident, no need to panic. Just leave it to the doctor. Need any help? Of course, even if you get injured by accident. Dang it, I was reading.
There is something you can help me with. According to my patient records, there are a few that haven't come for their follow-up visits. It happens from time to time, but never as regularly as this. I'm a bit concerned.
Maybe it's because they got doctor anxiety. Me, I've been going to the doctors for a very long time, most of my life, and I have doctor anxiety every time I go.
Have you heard of the Complex Illness Mutual Aid Society?
Sounds suspicious.
I agree. Generally speaking, mutual aid societies like these allow patients to share their experiences and support each other. It's a way of countering all the negative emotional effects of being ill. But there might be more to this society than that. I've got a few patients who have started refusing treatment since joining the society. It certainly makes you wonder. The most suspicious part is that no matter how much I ask, no one's ever willing to tell me anything about it. And that's where you might be able to help.
So, God, you want me to go undercover?
It sounds dangerous, but what I want you to do is actually very simple. Investigate this so-called mutual aid society and find out what exactly they're up to. If I find out they're preventing me from doing my job, or if they're bringing harm to my patients, I won't just sit on the sidelines. Can I entrust you with this task?
Probably
This little
with me.
clinic has huge numbers of patients to deal with every day. If I didn't have you here to help me out, I wouldn't be able to focus on giving them quality care.
Okay, Natasha, I already feel bad.
I'll be sure to thank you properly when you're back.
Okay, we'll do. Time to investigate, do the things. The origin of medicine. Let's go investigate the things that I'm scared of investigating because, y'all, I really don't want my laptop to cut off again. Y'all, every time I've gone to record any type of Honkai content, it cuts off every time. So it's really hard for me to get a video out and edit it and, you know, make sure everything's done properly, on time, and everything. So let's go talk to the people. Hold on. Y'all, my team is a little messed up, honestly. Hold on, that's not where you go to do the team stuff. This is team stuff. I gotta be me in my team, y'all, respectfully. Depressed patient.
I've seen you in the clinic.
Who's Natasha?
Let me guess. Natasha wants you to persuade me to go back for a follow-up visit, right? What's the use? I'm terminal.
Wow.
Life will be over before I know it.
Was that Natasha's diagnosis?
I read it in a book. Every book I read has descriptions that match my symptoms exactly. I can diagnose myself with a dozen incurable diseases before I get halfway through.
But that's why you go to a doctor, my G. Depressed patient. This is why you go to a doctor, my G. You don't die. You never self-diagnose. Like he went on Google and was like, I got headaches. I got the sweats. Oh my gosh. I'm dying. Like, sir.
For people in my situation, a follow-up visit is just a waste of time and money. Not to mention medicine.
So nothing to do with you joining the Mutual Aid Society then?
What now? What else is there to say? Natasha was seeing me free of charge. She said I could keep a tab running for as long as I liked, then pay it back when I had the opportunity.
Well, get rid of your pride and take care of your health. Money's one thing, but life.
You think I need you to tell me? Don't try and persuade me. I've already thought this through.
Well, you're making a dumb decision. It's your life, bro.
Dr. Vash never charged me anything either. Natasha's great, but Vash was always my number one.
Oh, so you just don't like the change in doctor. Who's Dr. Vash?
Tasha's brother. They both used to practice medicine back in Rivertown.
So you want the man over the female. It's giving misogyny.
I heard he was a top student from the Overworld Medical Academy. Bellabog's main hospital wanted him. I have no idea what convinced him to set up down here. Kind heart, maybe. You think
Why don't you go to him anymore?
I heard that he passed away.
Well, if he passed away, accept the new doctor who is a relative of your old doctor and move on.
I should keep my voice.
I won't.
Heard that Natasha had something to do with Dr. Vash's death. They say she was jealous that her brother had stolen her patients, so she...
Oh, you kidding me? And you believe that?
It's just something people were saying. I don't think Dr. Natasha could do something like that.
I don't think she would either. I think you delulu.
Forget I said anything. Since Dr. Natasha sent you over specially, I'll do her a favor.
Are you gonna go to your appointment?
I'll go to the clinic for my follow-up a little later. Bye for now.
Okay.
Avoiding a follow-up visit due to money issues. I should find another patient to talk to.
Let's go talk to another crazy patient. Oh, it's an old person. You know, I get better with old people.
Oh, you'll have to be louder. My ears aren't what they used to be. Everything's muffled.
I resonate more with old people because I'm an old person. I wanted to ask why you're not going for your follow-up visit.
Follow-up visit? Is that what you're asking about? Natasha's a wonderful girl. She always gives me a thorough checkup. But at this age, it's rather a lot to bear. Even if they could cure me, I'm sure I wouldn't be around for long. I don't want to waste anyone's time.
You're not wasting anybody. If this is their livelihood, if this is their job, you're not wasting anybody's time. There's no time wasted where health is concerned.
Not for youngsters like yourself. When you get to my time of life, good health is a bit of a luxury, I'm afraid. My husband had the same illness as me, but he never touched the medicine. He wanted to make sure I had enough.
Well, that's sweet, but at the same time, still not good.
Then, one day, he said he needed to take care of some things at the mine. He never came back. He was forever saying he wanted to go before I did. Ah, selfish old fool. I miss him. Now that he's gone, who cares how long I stick around?
Dr. Natasha cares.
I suppose. That girl certainly spares me no effort. But I always feel like...
Why do y'all feel like you're a burden to the doctor that wants to take care of you? It's her job.
You win. It's off for another follow-up visit with Dr. Natasha, I suppose. Did you...
Have you heard of the medical society? Mutual Aid Society.
Right. I heard you. Do you have to shout? No.
You just told me you couldn't hear.
Mutual Aid Society.
Okay.
Avoiding a follow-up visit due to her husband.
These
I
all
should
seem
find another patient to talk to.
These all seem kind of reasonable. I ain't gonna hold you, so let's see what this guy's going. Hold on. Oh. Past time I put up from the mailbox here, glimmer of what's not to belong. Corner of a yellowing envelope hanging limply on the edge of its opening. Push it in. You lightly press against the envelope and push it into the dark and unknowable depths of the mailbox. Like a pebble dropped into the ocean, it lost connection with the outside world. In a moment, it vanished into the abyss. Okay, yeah, because that's someone else's mail. I'm not about to look at somebody else's mail.
Why haven't I gone for my follow-up visit? Are you a patient too, or did Dr. Natasha send you over?
You're pretty sharp.
You should head on back then. Thank Dr. Natasha for her concern. I don't need Dr. Natasha's help now. Tell her to save her worries and medicine for other people.
Did you ever dispute with her?
Dispute? No. She's the only kind-hearted doctor in the underworld. I just don't really approve of her methods, that's all. Too idealistic and no real efficacy. She tries to save everyone, which means she can't save anyone. In the end, it's the patients who suffer, and she just tires herself out. Miners like me don't have time for lengthy treatments. If I can't take something and get right back to work, I may as well lie down and wait for death to come knocking.
That's unfair, though.
Did you, know Dr. Vash?
Here go Dr. Vash
His
again.
medicine is cheap, and the results are immediate. You just need to, be willing to, take a little risk. Dr. Vash's medicine is different. Lots of people make a full recovery after taking it, but some get worse. And the unlucky ones check out early.
So you want that for yourself?
Most people fight tooth and nail to get hold of the medicine. And you know why?
Why? They're willing to gamble with their life.
You're smarter than you look. When life forces you to the edge, you'll throw yourself at any opportunity, even if it means risking it all. For people like us, a slow and torturous treatment is the same as a death sentence. If it's between that and a quick result, we'll take the latter. Forget it. Why am I telling you all this? Dr. Vash is dead anyway.
What if I told you I agree with you?
What? Now you're interested in the wonder medicine? Listen up. The Complex Illness Mutual Aid Society is still selling that medicine. I can tell you where they trade, but there's a rule. You must not tell any of this to Dr. Natasha. You hear? If you break the rule, you'll face the consequences. Here, take this. It's the address. A final warning.
I know where to find the wonder medicine. That patient didn't want me to tell Natasha about this.
I think we should go investigate the medicine first. Let's not tell her about anything until we're sure.
Hey, where do you think you're going?
To buy medicine from the Mutual Aid Society.
Medicine? Oh, you mean Dr. Vash's wonder medicine, right?
Yep.
Same as everyone else that comes through here. If you want medicine, you don't need to go any further. You talk to me. We only take cash. This ain't a charity.
I heard the medicine is pretty cheap.
The Mutual Aid Society sets the price. It might be different from Dr. Vash and his handouts, but it's a darn sight cheaper than that clinic woman's medicine.
Oh, so it's still expensive, but it's cheaper than what Natasha's selling.
Or not? Wait a minute. You're close. Are you friends with that doctor woman? Life's get lost. Now. If you're a friend of that woman, then you're not welcome here.
Wait. What about our medicine? We've been...
Get lost, all of you. Save your breath and...
That medicine seller sure shut up shop in a hurry.
Yeah, he didn't want me to spill the beans, I guess. Which is stupid. He is so stupid for that.
It's
okay.
getting late.
Let's go snitch. I'm a snitch. I'm a snitch on them.
I wish you all a journey that is free of illness.
I hope your exploration will make progress. Chewing your journey will be free of pain. Of course, even if you get injured by accident, no need to panic. Just leave it to the doctor. Explain what you found out about the Mutual Aid Society.
So the Mutual Aid Society found Vash's research results, and now they're selling this so-called wonder medicine to patients. Any organization doing something like this is interested in more than just mutual aid.
Yeah, they want money. The patient said he was willing to take the risk.
As a doctor, I don't accept that. I'm responsible for their well-being. My attitude towards this wonder medicine won't change. What Vash left behind is nothing more than reagents and experimental byproducts. The word medicine doesn't apply here. I warned the patients countless times, but seems like they had their heads in the sand all along. No wonder they kept the Mutual Aid Society a secret from me. I'm guessing the patients you met weren't exactly singing my praises, which is why you tracked the dealer down and made inquiries first. I don't blame you. After everything you heard, I'm grateful you came back to find me. Your trust is important to me.
Yeah, I didn't want to come to you with like anything crazy.
Medicine, you should ask some of the patients in the clinic. See what they have to say about the effects.
Yeah, let's go be nosy. Hold on, there's a book here. I must collect my
Some
reading
people
material
say that
for
Dr.
later.
Vash was a saint who came from the Overworld to help those in need. I don't buy it. People's doctor. That's just what people who've bought into the myth like to say. Vash used to distribute free medicine all the time, but he couldn't have cared less about the people taking the medicine. The hard truth is that we were just his
That's what it felt.
subjects.
That's what it feels like.
It didn't matter if the
He
medicine
was just trying to
worked or
see if it
What
worked or not.
mattered was having a constant stream of willing lab rats. Of course,
That's crazy.
I can't control what anyone else thinks. That's just how I see it.
No, I understand your perspective, lady. What a perspective that is.
The medicine Vash left behind? That stuff. Can you even call it medicine?
Oh, look at Sucrose. It's Honkai Sucrose.
I know Dr. Natasha's here, but I have to tell it like it is.
Vash had zero medical ethics. He didn't deserve the title doctor.
Wow.
He may have had the capability, but he didn't use it to help anyone. Whenever I went to see him, he never even asked about my illness. He just prescribed me his so-called wonder medicine. If it were you, would you have taken that medicine?
Hell no. There's a book over here, y'all. Let me go grab it. I'm minding my business. Go back to talk to Natasha. Quick.
Are
Hey,
you
girl.
hurt? Let me take a look.
I finished talking with the patient.
I still haven't worked out how to convey it to you. The issues surrounding Vash. My relationship with him. The things he's done in the underworld. It's a long story. I'm guessing you've heard a lot of different opinions on Vash. What do you make of him?
I think he was a doctor with zero medical ethics.
I want you to go and visit another patient, a victim of the wonder medicine. I want you to see the real consequences of abusing that medicine. Once you've understood her situation, come back and tell me what you think. After that, I want to ask for your help again.
Alright, so we're going to go find the patient it didn't work on. I still, like, why would you give medicine to people like that? Lonely woman? What's up, lady?
Who are you?
I'm a friend of Dr. Natasha.
And who am I?
You haven't introduced yourself yet.
Where's my husband? And where's my child? Where are they? You know where they are, right?
Try and stay calm.
They don't know. Nobody knows. Where did they go?
Did she lose her mind?
Come over here, child. It's best to leave that poor lady in peace. Let me explain.
Okay.
That poor lady. Both her husband and child became ill and passed away.
That made her become like this?
Yes. Before her family passed away, she was a carefree young woman. Her husband and child caught a mysterious illness. The symptoms weren't grave, but their livelihood was certainly impacted. In order to try and rid themselves of the ailment once and for all, they bought some kind of wonder medicine. Who would have thought their condition would deteriorate so rapidly after they
That's
began
so sad.
using it?
That's sad.
The two began to suffer terribly, such that death then became a blessing. It wasn't long before they departed this world, one after the other. From that moment on, she became as you see her now. If Dr. Natasha hadn't taken her under her wing, well, it doesn't bear thinking about.
Sounds like poison.
And yet, what more could have been done? They were warned about the medicine. They were told about the risks. And they chose to roll the dice.
But playing Russian roulette with your life over some wonder medicine isn't the right way to go about things.
Talking about it tires me out. At least my husband and I are able to help her where we can. I just hope that one day she can lead a normal life again.
Oh, that's so sad. I definitely don't agree with that, then. Like, 100% don't agree with those kind of practices. Especially when you have a nice, willing doctor that's willing to help you or anything. I'm back.
Did you speak to her? By the look on your face, I'm assuming you've come to understand the wonder medicine all too well. Be it Vash or the Mutual Aid Society, forces like that can take full advantage of the
Yeah.
Typical underworld state of mind.
Because they're already so low. Like, they feel like they have nothing to lose when they take this medicine, but they have everything to lose because you lose your life.
Let me tell you a story. There was once a brilliant overworld doctor with unmatched pharmaceutical skill. The doctor was set on developing a medicine that would steel the human body against the cold. He named his research project Blizzard Immunity. But his research met with obstruction time and time again, the biggest factor being a lack of test subjects. Tampering with the human immune system carries huge risk, and nobody in the overworld was willing to submit themselves to such experiments. As such, the doctor got in touch with his sister in the underworld, claiming that he wanted to support the medical effort below ground. Naturally, his sister was overjoyed. After all, as far as medicine was concerned, her brother had always been the standard she'd strive to attain. She brought her brother underground and entrusted him with her clinic and laboratory. I think you know what comes next.
So hard to believe he was
Issuing
your
free
brother.
medicine to the needy was just Vash's way of conducting experiments on his test
Yeah,
subjects.
he really did treat them like lab rats. He was like, "Oh, I got this medicine. It's free. The results are, you don't know. It could work or it could not work. But I mean, it's free, and if it works on you, you ain't got to pay for this medicine. But if it don't work on you, GG's," which is insane.
On some level, his reagents were able to alleviate the patient's suffering, but nothing more. They would forget their pain for a while and neglect their regular treatment plans. The result? Patients with mild illness would attribute their recovery to the so-called wonder medicine.
Feel a sneeze coming.
While patients with serious illness would quickly deteriorate. And
Okay,
sometimes
we're back.
die. I cannot accept that their fate was simply the result of misfortune or risk. No true doctor would accept that.
Yeah.
That's why I want you to help me recover all the wonder medicine. Are you willing to take on this assignment?
Somebody has to do the right thing.
This will be hard for the people that have come to rely on the wonder medicine. You mustn't hesitate. Recover every last reagent that go. I'll be...
Okay, so go to River Down and track the wonder medicine. Okay. So we probably gonna have to fight for it, honestly. This is a cool mission. Like, I'm not even gonna lie. Like, I mess with this mission quite a bit.
Stop right there. No. Oh, playing the hero. Wait a minute, you're that clinic woman's lackey, aren't you? Did you think the Mutual Aid Society didn't have its own intel? She's after our medicine and sent you here to smash the place. Men, look lively and...
I am not scared of y'all. Honestly, I am not afraid.
Aside. I have no interest in stoking conflict.
Oh dang. Maybe I should have switched old boy into the team. Yikes on me.
This song's just for you. Turn up the volume. Rules are made to be broken.
The time is now.
Let's rock. My turn.
No, we're good.
Reach the end of the story in your own way.
Whole box of medicine labeled with experiment numbers. This must be the wonder medicine the Mutual Aid Society was talking about. Suddenly, footsteps behind you, or we're fighting again.
Who we have here.
This is the
Your
society
reputation
president.
precedes you, outsider. I didn't take you for a bandit and a thief.
I'm not a thief. Who are you?
Listen here. I'm the president of the Complex Illness Mutual Aid Society. The medicine we hold here is lifeblood for many of our members. Poor patients. Along comes a life-saving wonder medicine only to be snatched away by the underworld is full of sickness. What would happen if we left it all to that clinic to treat?
People would live.
My mutual aid society has relieved that doctor of patients at the end of the road. Shouldn't she be thanking me?
Natasha would never give up on a patient.
Seems like you are quite bent on dismantling our operation. Fine, seeing as you came all this way, it'd be... Men, seize the medicine thief!
Clemency? Never heard of it.
Pretty good crowd today.
I told ya I could watch this!
Let's go.
The truth of life and death, revealed in this century.
I meant to do it on the little stoplight looking thing, but it's fine.
You're annoying!
Step aside. I have no interest in stoking conflict.
My tempo! Ready to lose yourself? Fight it or rock with it.
Get it, girl.
My music. Conquer us all!
You have the worst luck running into me.
Let's
Me?
make it quick.
You're down. You're knocked down a peg.
Blast it! What?
Moneymaker? So you admit it then? You're not in this to save
That's
lives,
exactly
you're
what
in
I
it to
thought
get rich.
immediately. It just seemed like they're in it for the coin, and then it's not worth it. Natasha
What are
came.
you doing here? Oh, as if we didn't have enough trouble already.
Selling fake medicine with false kindness. You should have expected trouble to find you sooner or later. I have a responsibility to protect the well-being of my patients. Or to put it another way, I must eradicate any and all threats to them.
You can't save everyone. The underworld is teeming with sickness. How could you possibly pull it off?
You're right. I can't save everyone alone. But if I must, I would sacrifice food and sleep to treat them.
Exactly.
The debt that Vash owes to the underworld rests with me. All I can do is help everyone to the best of my ability. To the very end.
And that's what I love about Natasha.
So stubborn. In that sense, you're no different from your crazy brother.
I'll take that as a compliment. Thank you. Your actions today have saved many underworld families. I'll find a way to dispose of Vash's leftover reagents. Next time the Mutual Aid Society wants to whip up a quack cure, they'll be out of luck. Let's go back to town. I still owe those patients an explanation.
Alright. Oops, I did not mean to do that. Thought I hit V. We're going to Natasha's place.
It's getting late.
We're going to finish this, and then we're
Where's your
going to finish that main quest. And then we're going to do some wishes.
It looks like the patients have surrounded Natasha. Let's hear what they're saying.
What are you saying, Doctor? The wonder medicine is out of supply?
Correct. That medicine is a wolf in sheep's clothing. Wildfire has cut off the supply chain. Your ailments need rational, scientific treatment. Relying on pseudo-medicines will only worsen your condition.
That's the truth.
Rational and scientific, huh? The way I see it, you're just jealous you lost your patients.
She's jealous you for what? Y'all are the ones whose lives are at risk. The jealousy is crazy.
Speak to Dr. Natasha like that.
Being jealous goes crazy. That's a stretch. That is such a stretch.
Ma'am, please think for a moment. How can you still be siding with her? That wonder medicine was working fine for us, and now it's gone because she wants it to be? How can she?
I understand your anger, but as your doctor, I ask you to trust my judgment.
Somebody gonna have to trust her
I
judgment.
will find a way to access more medical resources and help you through your struggles. If I must, I'll get help from the surface.
The surface. I almost forgot that you were an overworld big shot.
Oh,
Have some
Lord.
respect for Dr. Natasha.
If it's respect she wants, she better find a replacement for the wonder medicine fast. If not, I'll tell everyone about how she set up Dr. Vash.
Oh, Lord.
I'm out of here.
Him and his rumor, like, why would she set up her brother? Let's talk to Natasha.
I wish you all a journey that is free of...
Natasha, I'm so sorry.
Oh, you're here. I apologize. That must have made for uncomfortable viewing.
Slightly, but like I'm sorry that you had to deal with that.
I'm okay. If I were in his shoes, I may well have had the same reaction. Now I need to focus on treating the patients and dispelling their doubts.
As you should.
Let's leave it for now. I'll feel a lot better once I've gotten rid of this mess that Vash left us. Now's as good a time as any to tell you Vash's whole story.
Yeah.
If there's anything you want to know, don't hesitate to ask.
Did he really pass away?
That's a long story. Ever since he was little, Vash had always wanted to develop a medicine called blizzard immunity. He saw the human body's vulnerability to cold as a disease, and wanted to cure it so that humanity could survive the eternal freeze. If he succeeded, people would be able to leave Belobog and rebuild their homes in the snow plains. I do admire his vision and perseverance, even though blizzard immunity always seemed unachievable to me. I knew his research in the overworld wasn't going well. I used to write to him and ask him to come down and stay with the kids in the orphanage for a while. I thought it might help take his mind off his research. I was too young to know what long-term frustration could do to a person. It changed him in a terrible way.
Dang. Changed him.
During his stay in the underworld, he met patients affected by fragmentum corrosion with mild symptoms. Compared with non-patients, their bodies reacted differently to hot and cold. And that fascinated Vash.
That's crazy.
He began to simulate mild fragmentum corrosion, thinking that it could lead to breakthroughs in developing blizzard immunity. Those reagents of his aren't cure-alls for critical illness. That doesn't exist. Vash made the reagents to mitigate the suffering of his patients in the short term. A convenient way for him to observe changes in his test subjects. But behind my back, he had been doling out the reagents to residents who were kept in the dark. When it finally struck me that something was wrong, his terrible research had already turned him into a madman.
That's so sad. He lost a shred of his humanity.
And it all happened under my nose. How ridiculous. My judgment was clouded by trust in a loved one.
Yeah, it's family.
When his experiments were exposed, I spent a long time with Oleg discussing how to handle the aftermath. This was shortly before the underworld was sealed off. There were hardly any Silvermane guards remaining. We spent ages trying to find a way to handle Vash. In the end, Oleg suggested that we banish him and permanently deny him access to the underworld. Had his victims found out the truth, Vash would have been torn to pieces by furious underworlders. I was young and weak at the time. Oleg must have worried about how I'd react to such a scenario, or he wouldn't have suggested banishment.
Banishment isn't particularly harsh punishment.
Looking back, it wasn't. He deserved much worse.
Yeah, because he ended people's lives.
Oleg and I took Vash to the Overworld. He made his final request to us. To take him outside the city to the snow plains he'd always wanted to conquer. His figure gradually disappeared into the snow curtain. I've been telling myself that Vash is dead ever since.
Okay, so he didn't really die.
Forgive me. I'm not good at telling stories. Vash was a terrible brother and a worse doctor. That's all you need to know. Let's call it a day. Thank you for cleaning up the mess my brother left behind. Here, for your trouble.
That's so sad. Alright, we finished that quest. Now we must return to the surface. Let's see. Cleanse the darkness, so they want me to go that way. Okay.
My team is hiring.
Time to go topside.
Well, my friends, are you ready to head out?
Yep. Let's go.
Wonderful. Remember to bring enough food and drink to refuel on the way.
Mother.
Well,
I have returned.
the tea. Bronya. Talk to Mama.
Bronya, I thought I'd lost you.
You don't care.
Where were you? Are you hurt? I'll fetch the butler right away.
No, there's no need. I don't want to see Sebas right now. Sorry, Mother. I'm fine, really. I just got into a few skirmishes down in the underworld, but nothing I couldn't handle.
The underworld? Oh, I see.
Hmm.
In that case, report everything you saw. Commander Bronya.
After the failed pursuit at Backwater Pass, the wanted outsiders and I were somehow taken to the underworld. Because of the difficult situation we were in, we formed a temporary alliance to help the residents of the underworld resolve a few issues of survival. We also defeated an ancient robot known as Svarog and learned some truths about the Stellaron.
Hmm. You didn't like that, did you, Mama Cocolia?
I'm listening. Go on.
Madam Cocolia, it is my firm belief that the visitors from beyond the sky are not the villains we had imagined before.
We're not.
I witnessed them take up arms in the name of justice and risk their lives for the sake of others. I can also ascertain that they did come for the Stellaron, but only to relieve the disaster it has brought upon Belobog. Mother, you've always known the truth about the Stellaron, haven't you? The responsibility of bearing that truth will fall upon me one day. Such is the burden of being guardian, to carry these secrets for eternity. So, I ask you to forgive my defiance, but I believe that the order to dispatch the outsiders was a mistake. To solve the problems brought on by the Stellaron, the architects waited hundreds of years. And those outsiders may be the...
Enough!
Oop. She didn't like that.
Arrogant. Ignorant. You disappoint me, Bronya.
I feel some type of way. Y'all, I feel some type of way about this. I hate it.
We glimpsed the tip of the iceberg, and now you think you know everything.
All them scum.
You spend a short time with that underworld scum, and suddenly you have the audacity to question my orders? Guards! Take Bronya.
They are not scum.
Tell him. Tell her I'm from the underground. The hell?
My
Underworld.
entire life, everything you ever kept from me. I remember it clearly now. This time I am standing my ground, Madam Guardian. And please, stop dismissing me with vague excuses.
Tell her, Bronya.
Tell me what you have seen. What exactly it is you are hiding. Why do you send the Silvermane guards to die in the Fragmentum? Why have you abandoned the people of the Underworld? And why? Why did you have that sudden change of mind?
I see. I knew this moment would come sooner or later. I just didn't expect it would be so soon.
Look at the just care in her, the uncare in her eyes. Like she just doesn't care at all.
You want to know why I gave those orders? Is that right? Do you believe you're ready to learn the truth?
Yes. I am ready. Mother.
Then come with me, Branya. And it's time you heard it. The voice of this dying world.
Oh God, the thing is talking, not the multiple voices. Bless it. No, I'm not into this. I hate it. I hate it already. Actually hate it already. It's not good. Not good for me at all.
We're finally back. I forgot what fresh air tasted like.
Are we missing something?
Where's Sampo?
Nope. Next question.
Thank you, March.
Where's our next stop? We should find somewhere to put our feet up. As long as it's not Goethe Hotel again.
Classic unreliable Sampo.
Mm-hmm.
Probably guessed we'd ask where his hiding place was. No sooner are we back in the administrative district than he sneaks off.
That's Sampo for you. Do we trust him? I don't know why. A friend in need is a friend indeed. Let's find Landau.
The bro or the sis? If you're talking about Japar.
I'm talking about the sis.
What do you
I think it'd be best to pay a visit to Cheval Landau.
Yes, let's see my girl.
So you think we should avoid Japar?
He's an elite officer of the Silvermane Guards. It wouldn't be easy to get to him. Besides, if he hasn't been persuaded by Branya's letter, we'd be walking right into the lion's den.
Makes sense.
But we must keep a low profile.
What's wrong, Zila?
Nothing. It's just a little new.
Oh, she not used to being
The
topside?
last time I was on the surface, I was still a child. I have no memory of any of this. The Overworld and the Underworld. We've been cut off for so long. I'm okay. Let's go. There are
Alright.
so many Silvermane guards on patrol. Is it usually like this?
No, I don't.
Oh, we really gotta walk there. That's crazy. I'm
remember
scared.
the security being this tight last time. Might have something to do with us. The Supreme Guardian has probably learned of our arrival already. Branya.
Have you heard of the Rightful Rights Society?
They don't seem.
Shop's closed today. You'll have to come back tomorrow.
They're all girl.
I remember. The three outsiders. Wait, why are you still strolling around the city? Do you know the Silvermane guards are looking all over for you? Quick, act natural and get inside.
I knew Saral was gonna be my girl and let me in.
You'll be safe here.
Look at my
My workshop has
queen.
pretty good soundproofing and barely anyone comes in.
Look at my girl. This is my team right here.
Just what crime did you commit exactly? They recalled a bunch of guards from the front line to track you down. It's unprecedented. Now they're patrolling the whole city and everyone's in a panic.
Oh, we just...
Not yet, March. Branya said we could trust you completely.
You mean to say you don't trust me completely?
It's Don. It's Don Hung. He doesn't trust anybody but himself, I think.
Good. That's smart of you. But you needn't worry. Kokolia and I aren't even on speaking terms. It was her that ejected me from the architects. I refuse to stand with her.
Oh, so she used to be an architect?
I don't believe you guys would do anything bad. And the architects are going to need conclusive and publicly available evidence for me to think otherwise. Besides, I know the architects, and if they did have any evidence, they would have released it by now. I know Cocolia's style. Get everyone into a frenzy first. Most people in a frenzy don't stop to ponder the details.
So what details have you been pondering?
Me? None. What Cocolia and the architects get up to has nothing to do with me. My time is too precious for pondering. These days, I just spend my time fixing things in this workshop and playing music. It's a pretty carefree existence. If I'm not careful, I'll start boring you all with sob stories from the past. Let's get back to you guys. If long-lost Branya told you to come here, you must have something important to tell me. You can trust me. I know our paths have only crossed once before, but my intuition tells me you guys are good people. And I've got good intuition, by the way.
You may as well cut the chase and make the long story short.
Oh, I'm the best storyteller. Let me.
Shut up, March.
Perhaps I should do it.
Yeah.
Or we'll still be here tomorrow.
Please talk about it so I can hear your sexy voice. Tell us all about your time in the underworld and what you know about the Stellaron and showing Branya's letter.
So that's what's been happening. No wonder we hadn't heard from Branya recently. After all these years in isolation and without a single word from below, this is what's become of the underworld?
Yep.
I believe you. There's no way you could have invented all those twists and turns. What's more, we have Miss Sela here as living proof. As for the Stellaron, I know why Branya got you to find me. When I was still one of the architects working in the scientific research division, I was researching the Stellaron.
Ooh.
I never thought I'd hear that word again after being expelled by the architects. Come on, I'll tell you everything.
This is why you're my girl, Saval. This is why you're my girl. Talk to me, baby.
Only a
Tell me
very
how
few
you
people
feel.
in Bellabog know of the existence of the Stellaron. Those that do would never associate it with the Fragmentum or Eternal Freeze. But according to the data recorded in that robot, Svarog, the architects dug out the truth long ago. The research results were purposely hidden away to ensure that the outside world would never know of them. Just my luck. Out of all the research topics I could have chosen, I insisted on the Stellaron. It's clear now that anyone who wanted to get closer to the truth would have been expelled or abandoned. Maybe I should be thanking Cocolia. All she did was push me out. She could have decided to take a more permanent measure.
How much do you know about the
I figured out
Stellaron?
that the Stellaron and the Fragmentum were linked, so I was already close to the truth. It's a shame that the architects ejected me before I could discover that the source of the Fragmentum was the Stellaron itself. Before I lost my position, I was applying for permission to survey the Stellaron directly. It was my research topic, but I'd never even set eyes on it. My research was all based on historical data and lab simulations. Not long after I submitted my preliminary report and application, I received my punishment. It was obvious that somebody didn't want my research to continue.
Cocolia. Do you know what Cocolia's end goal is?
It's been so many years since we last spoke. We were great friends once. There was nothing we wouldn't share. She became a completely different person when she took on the Supreme Guardianship. The convictions she once held, her enthusiasm, it was like they were drawn out of her by some mysterious force.
That's crazy.
She gave the order to expel me herself and refused to see me. I never understood that behavior, and I gave up trying to use logic to work it out a long time ago. Sometimes I even wonder whether she really did become a different person. Is that possible? Perhaps there's a single guardian consciousness that gets handed down from generation to generation. And the real Cocolia has already vanished. Is Is she being compelled by previous generations of guardians to make such baffling decisions? Who knows? But this might make for good songwriting material.
Can we talk to Japard?
Japard? Not a chance. He's a decent guy, but also famously uncompromising. For my brother, orders are more important than anything. Even if you stuck Branya's letter to his forehead, he wouldn't be swayed. You need to choose your words carefully if you want to persuade him of something. It might be best if I talk to him. Though, I'd need a strategy first.
You know what a Stellaron is.
I never observed it directly, but I used lab simulations and outbound surveys to establish a rough location. According to the survey results, the Stellaron is likely to the north of Belobog, somewhere in the vast snow plains.
We must locate it as soon as possible, ideally before Kokolia takes action. Can you tell us the way?
I could listen to Don Hung's voice all dang day. It's beautiful.
Not a problem. I was thinking the same thing. But I'm afraid telling you might not be enough. The area to the north of Belobog has been more or less swallowed up by the Fragmentum. If you want to get to the northern snow plains, you'll need to get past the Silvermane Guard restricted zone on the front lines first. Even if you get past the restricted zone in one piece, you'll have a whole heap of Fragmentum to deal with.
Whole heap of
And
Fragmentum.
it's different from the underground towns you described. The Fragmentum there has quite literally torn everything to pieces. There's no sign of life, despite the monsters.
It sounds like the three of us and Zila might not be enough. Why don't we go back underground and get Wildfire to come with us?
I fear we may not have the time.
Yeah.
Hey, enough pessimism. Back in my official capacity days, I spent a lot of time in the north. I got to know the soldiers and officers on the front line very well. This calls for brainwaves, not brawn waves. How about I take you over myself?
Really?
That sounds great.
Great! It's less scary if someone you know is leading the way.
I want to see the Stellaron too, you know. It was my research topic for over a decade. You don't get that many decades in life. That's settled then. There's no time to lose. We should head out as soon as you're ready.
Alright, head out with Serval and go to the Silvermane Guard thing. Let's do that now. You think the Silvermane Guards are going to come in here now? It's either that or Japard.
I forgot my brother said he'd be around today.
I knew it was Japard. I said it had to be the Silvermane Guards or her brother, and I was right.
Find somewhere to hide, quick. I'll handle him.
Oops. I'm excited to see the sibling dynamic.
It's you. I didn't think you'd have the time to visit with things so tense on the front line.
Things are manageable. The latest wave of monster attacks has slowed. I'm back in the city to take care of a few matters, but I'll be back on the front line later. I thought I told you.
Oh, yes. That's right.
Sis, you look a bit pale.
Oh God.
Did something happen?
No. Why would anything have happened?
No.
You don't normally use my full name.
You said you hate it when I call you bro in public. Well, I agree. It'd sound better if I started using your full name. Right, Brosif?
You can call me whatever you like. Look, Serval, I'm here on official business today. There's something wrong with the barrier generator device, and the engineers in our unit don't know how to fix it. I need you to take a look.
Those guys can't think outside the box. Of course they can't wrap their heads around my design. I thought it was something big. Leave it here. I'll take a look.
Sorry to trouble you.
Why are you being so polite? Oh, and why is the city under curfew all of a sudden? Has something happened?
The wall is stunning.
I've been instructed to keep it quiet.
Oh my God, this is your sister.
Lil Jeppy. So grown up now.
Lil Jeppy is crazy. Not his rapper name. I'm gonna start calling Japard Lil Jeppy from now on.
Don't say that. Forget it. If I don't tell you, Pela will. Last night, Lady Bronya suddenly appeared. She entered Klapoth Fort without saying anything to anyone. The Supreme Guardian is worried that the 3 intruders may have followed Bronya out of the Fragmentum and back into the administrative district. She issued a curfew for the entire city and ordered us to pursue and capture any suspicious individuals.
Ah, so that's how it is. No wonder I haven't heard from Bronya. Is she all right?
I'm not sure. She hasn't left Klapoth Fort. The Supreme Guardian just said she'd returned. Nothing more.
Well, I was sure worried about her. After she disappeared, Pela's workload doubled. She said she barely had time to go out.
She really does tell you everything. Oh, by the way, I left my Goethe Hotel limited edition flask behind last time I was here. Let me have a look for it. I think I left it over...
Wait!
What is it? You seem pretty off today, Serval.
It's, right. You remember how you neglected all those flowers to death? I piled them all over there during a bit of spring cleaning, and now they smell terrible. So, don't go over there.
Seems like a strange reason not to take a look. Plus, am I supposed to believe you were spring cleaning? You must be up to more forbidden research.
Am not. How dare you? What do you take your sister for?
Uh-oh.
Never mind. This is your space, and I shouldn't intrude. I've got business to take care of. Bye for now.
Bye, little Jeppy. Little Jeppy is hilarious.
Hey, wait a sec. Those intruders. I wanted to ask, what crime have they committed?
They're plotting to overthrow the architects and bring harm to the city.
No, they're not. No, we're not.
Huh. Reminds me of the accusations against me. Kokolia's methods haven't changed.
Don't say that, Serval. I know that you're still nursing a grievance against the Supreme Guardian.
Ugh.
But this isn't a joking
Brother,
matter.
you just want to feel so important, don't you? And you just don't get it. Like,
You're telling me off
oh,
again?
same old dog,
Fine.
same tricks.
Whatever, bro.
Same old tricks from the same
You better
old
be
dog.
going. Come listen to Pela in my next rehearsal.
I will, if I have the time.
Is Pela in the same band as Serval? That's so cool. I need to see it. We better get a scene. I better get a scene eventually.
The coast is clear. You can come out now.
Let's talk about it.
Phew, I nearly suffocated. What kind of plot device was that?
I almost lost my cool when he went for his flask.
This is bad. Bronya's in danger. We have to go save her.
Attempting to storm Klapoth Fort by ourselves? Forget it, Zila. I don't care how skilled you are, I'm not sending you on a suicide mission. Rest assured, Kokolia may have changed over the years, but she never hurt Bronya. I'm certain of that.
You sound like Bronya herself. I don't get it. You guys are against Kokolia, and yet in some ways, you seem to trust her completely.
Have you thought of a way to persuade your part?
I was gauging his reactions just now. Did you see? Unless we have irrefutable evidence, he won't question Kokolia's orders. If you go after him now, our plan's as good as over. Come on, let's go to the restricted zone. If we can get ahead of the curve and find someone, Kokolia will be out of options.
Ooh. That was a strong cough. Okay, cleanse the darkness outside. Let's go.
Is Bronya really safe?
You care about her, huh? You must have become close friends.
Close is a bit much, but I made her a promise.
Relax. She's the strongest girl I've ever seen.
I can believe that.
Let's go.
Jacked up security, all right. How the heck are we gonna sneak in?
Leave it to me. Stick close, guys, and don't get...
This is a military base. Trespassers aren't allowed in. Wait, isn't that... Serval! Long time no see.
Well, if it isn't Franz. Long time no see. You're still watching the entrance?
Well, you see, you haven't changed, Serval. Still nailing us to the wall. So, what brings you over here at this hour? And who are the guys behind you?
My brother said the restricted zone energy lines were malfunctioning. Told me it was urgent. He doesn't trust those contracted maintenance workers, so he got me in for free. These guys are my assistants. We need to overhaul all the installations here.
I didn't hear anything about the energy lines malfunctioning.
Oh, please. This is a technology division issue. Why would they tell you guys? Come on, let us in already. If the heating system goes down in the middle of the night, are you gonna be responsible for all the frozen corpses?
No, that's, not something I can handle. Seeing as you're Captain Japard's sister, it should be fine. Okay, here are some temporary passes. Oh, and remember to give them back to me when you leave.
Thanks, Franz. I'll put in a good word for you with my brother and get him to promote you.
No, Captain Japard hates all that under-the-table stuff. I'd have a better chance if you don't mention me at all.
See? That was easy.
You're Japard's sister, all right.
I don't want people to see me that way. I'm doing this for you. Otherwise, I wouldn't be using my brother's name.
I know, right? That doesn't seem her style to, like, use her brother's name to get us in somewhere.
Do you see that mechanical gear bridge? When you cross over
Because
to the
it's
other
giving
side.
nepotism! So what exactly is on the other side?
An endless fragmentum, a few exhausted Silvermane guards, and the stench of death in the air. If we want to progress further north, we will need to cross that hell. Are you ready?
Without hardships overcome, there's no trailblazing.
I'm stealing that.
Let's go then. I helped set the underlying mechanisms for this type of gear bridge. It's controlled via different terminals in combination. Let's go find them.
Okay.
Is Japard on frontline duty a lot?
Yes, but what made you ask that all of a sudden?
It's so dangerous. Don't you worry about him?
He's a Nope, this terminal's offline.
So what's the plan?
Look for another. Every platform linked to the gear.
I never would have guessed that Japard and you were brother and sister.
I can't say I blame you. We're nothing alike in personality or interests. In our family, we have a strong military tradition going back generations. Many a Landau has died in their prime. There's not a lot of brother and sister time. Everyone just does their best to get on with it.
Let's go around. Through this way?
Darn! Can't activate it. It seems like someone severed the energy supply to the terminals. What are you talking about? I think the guards must have done this intentionally. With the front line on high alert, they must have rotated the bridge to make it impassable. Then they cut off the energy supply to the terminals to avoid accidental repositioning. Or to prevent deserters from escaping. That way, even if the front line were to collapse, The Fragmentum monsters wouldn't be able to make it to the other side.
Hmm. They cut their only retreat?
Anya was right. The Silvermane guards really are risking their lives to protect Belobog.
Just my conjecture, but I doubt it's far from the truth. My brother mentioned that they've had to use extreme measures to repel the Fragmentum monsters. Let's press on. We can't activate either of these terminals, so let's look for the energy supply installation itself.
Okay.
That's it! The thing's shaped like a giant iron ball.
And it's behind a gate.
Its formal name is the Mechanism Energy Hub. It's connected to all the energy lines. I would have thought it covers the entire restricted zone.
No wonder it's so heavily guarded.
One unit for everything? That's a disaster waiting to happen. We learned the hard way.
As long as we can gain access permissions to the hub, we can operate the gear bridge terminals.
Won't the guards get
That's why I told
suspicious?
them we were here for urgent maintenance. The frontline equipment needs servicing just as much as the rest.
So that's why you went for maintenance. Way to go, Serval.
She thought about everything.
You just came up with it on the spot.
Come on, let's see if that guard over.
Yo, evening, soldier.
Are you the emergency engineers? I saw you guys hanging around. Did you find the problem?
Not yet. Everything looks normal so far. I think the problem is stemming from the energy hub. If you let us in, we can do a routine service inspection. I've worked on various iterations of this type of installation.
No. No can do. No one gets near the energy hub without the security captain's encryption key.
Not even the Supreme Guardian?
The Supreme Guardian? Hey, no games, you hear? No dice without the encryption key.
Darn, this guy's not stupid.
Much? Oh my god.
You need the encryption key, right? Which captain should I bother then?
Captain Dunn's resting up ahead. Go and find him.
Done?
Okay, let's go find Captain Dunn. I'm done with this, Captain.
Serval.
Did y'all think my joke was funny? No, I didn't either.
You bet I do. We go way back. He's easy to talk to. Watch me persuade him.
Captain Dunn ain't this way, he this way. At least I got to break a few more things.
Hey, Dunn! It's been a while. I didn't know you made security captain.
Serval, it's been a long time. You're still so...
That mask
You look good.
or helmet is terrible looking.
Allow me to introduce my assistants to you. They help me take care of business at the workshop. Everyone, this is Captain Dunn, an old friend of mine. He used to be an ace on the keys in the band.
Oh, you play rock and roll too? Cool.
Pleased to meet you.
Hello.
Oh, what's that weird smell?
Zachary, how many days has it been since you showered?
Not you coming for this man's hygiene.
I showered right before my shift.
Bless it.
What did you say?
I haven't showered in 2 days, sir.
Wow.
Unacceptable, especially in front of visitors. Apologies for the embarrassment, all.
It's not a big deal, Dunn. You know, if you get a chance, would you want to get on stage with us again? My keyboard guy is pretty good, but I still miss our military days playing in the band.
That was a long time ago, Serval. I haven't touched a keyboard in ages. Besides, I'm stationed here all year round. I'm afraid I don't get many chances to return to the city.
though I don't stand on ceremony. How may I assist you? If everything's in order, you'd better head back to the city. It's not safe here.
I've checked the lines. There don't seem to be any major problems. All that's left is the energy hub. The guard over there said that I needed an encryption key to open the gate. Can you help me out?
Don't be hesitant in front of your dream girl is crazy. I don't know their business like that. I'm not gonna call them out.
Anything wrong done?
Sorry, Serval, but can you tell me what Captain Japard told you?
Huh? Oh, let me think. Hey, sis, the energy supply lines in the restricted zone have malfunctioned. Those useless engineers can't find the problem. Something like that?
And may I ask, when did he contact you?
This morning? Yeah, that's right. He's on urban patrol duty today, right? That's why he popped round and asked the favor.
Aha.
Oh, God.
Captain Japard just returned to the front line. I could reconfirm with him?
Huh? Hold up, he's back? That can't be. He was still in the city a little while ago.
You haven't changed, Serval. You're still a lousy liar. These people you've brought, they're not workshop assistants, right?
Oh, God. Now let's get into some deep doo-doo. We're in deep doo-doo.
Serval, it's not that I don't want to help you, but you should remember that I'm a Belobog Silvermane guard. How about this? You can leave, and I won't tell anyone about this incident. But the outsiders must remain.
There goes the negotiation.
I brought you guys here, and I'm standing with you till the end. Done. This concerns the fate of Belobog. No, the fate of our whole world. Please, don't stand in our way.
Serval! We used to rehearse together every day. You must understand. My rock and roll soul is to uphold the dignity of a soldier.
That is so corny. Not my rock and roll soul is to uphold the dignity of a soldier. Bless it. My rock and roll soul is to uphold the dignity of a soldier.
Move carefully.
My rock and roll soul is to uphold the dignity of a soldier. I'm crying. Not my rock and roll soul, bless it. I've had it, y'all.
Gotta try hard sometimes. Check out this awesome move.
God forbid the rock and roll soul just go out like that. It's crazy. March, your attacks are kind of weak, Miss Ma'am.
Rules are made to be broken.
Clemency? Never heard of it.
This song's just for you.
Get your man. He's gonna attack Don Heng.
With me out here, how can we lose?
I wish they wouldn't recover from break so quickly. Honestly, I wish they wouldn't. It makes no sense to me.
The truth of life and death, revealed in an instant.
Let's get him out the way.
It's but a vision.
My tempo. Not bad.
Yo.
Ready to lose yourself? Fight it or rock with it. My music. Conquer us all.
You have the worst luck running into me. Stay right there while I give you a present.
aside. I have no interest in stoking conflict. The time is now.
Don't come with nobody else. I can't stand it. Good job. Let's go. I didn't think we were going to do well on that.
Why?
I'm sorry, Dunn. Time for a little nap.
He's just unconscious. Don't worry.
Stubborn fool. Strong, though. Wildfire lacks people like him.
Got it. The encryption key. Quick, before we attract attention, let's...
Here comes Japard. Oh no, there's an alarm.
I think we attracted attention.
Yeah.
That's the enemy attack alarm. Every Silvermane guard in the reserve zone just became our enemy. We've made it up till now. I could lose an arm and a leg for all I care. Quick, back to the energy supply.
If I'd known he had the encryption key from the start, I could have snuck in and taken it off him myself.
Shoulda, coulda, woulda, Stella. Activating the gear bridge alone would have been enough to expose us.
Do or die. It's do or die, guys. That's what it is. That's what the moment is. It's do or die.
Never heard of it.
Pretty good crowd today.
Turn up the volume. I told ya I could fight.
This is our chance. Just a scratch.
Step aside. I have no interest in stoking. The truth of life and death, revealed in this sanctuary, is but a vision.
Yes, you are, Don Hung. A vision indeed.
You're annoying.
Let's go.
One more fight.
This song's just for you.
Let's rock. My turn. Stay right there while I give you a present.
Let's make it quick.
Didn't know he would go after me like that. And we're in the fight.
Ready to lose yourself? Fight it or rock with it. My music. Conquer us all. Reach the end of the story in your own way. Ha!
Clemency? Never heard of it. The time is now.
This song's just for you.
Turn up the volume. Gotta try hard sometimes. Check out this awesome move. With me out here, how could we lose?
Let's go. Take this!
You can't run!
truth of life and death, revealed in an instant. This sanctuary is but a vision.
Let's go. We're not doing bad at all.
The time is now.
Get rid of that guy.
Rules are made to be broken. You don't think you're welcome.
Mm-hmm.
This is our chance. Batter up.
Nice.
You couldn't have done it without me.
We're in.
It's open. Hold me.
Give me some time. Who designed this operating system? It's so unintuitive. Emergency fire evacuation system, rock and roll dance floor atmosphere mode. Who the heck added that? And they used one of my songs. Your bridge control terminal. Still found it. That's it. I've reset the energy system.
Serval, won't more Silvermane guards be waiting for us on the other side of the gear bridge?
Yup.
Step aside. I have no interest in the truth of life and death. But this sanctuary is but a vision.
Hmm.
Pretty good crowd today.
Let's rock. I told ya I could fight.
This is our chance.
Nice.
Reach the end of the story in your own way.
Let's go operate this gear bridge and see. Oh, there's a biggin. Y'all, there's a biggin. Is there any healing spots up here? I don't remember there being one. There's one all the way in the back, and I'm not going all the way back there, so.
Careful. There's a big guy.
There's no other way.
If we can beat...
What is he weak to? You're gonna need Serval. Definitely.
Move carefully.
I figured as much. Okay. I thought I was selecting the other guy. I guess not. That's fine.
Turn up the volume. Ready to lose yourself? Fight it or rock with it.
Bam, 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 bam.
Conquer us all.
Get him, girly. Blew up. Blew up. Now the problem is in the middle.
Gotta try hard sometimes. Check out this awesome move.
Let's make it quick. Rules are made to be broken.
Come out. Yep.
Pretty
W
good
break.
crowd today.
My turn.
You look like he's gonna attack Don Hung.
I give you a present.
He's gonna do that extra bonus
Let's
attack
go.
too, which I'm not into. Only 200 was not really a strong move against him. So.
The time is now. The truth of life and death. This century is but a vision.
You are Don Hung. Such a vision.
This
No
song
fine
is
itself.
just for you.
I could go ahead and do that, but let's get all our points up together. Let's protect Serval.
With me out here, how can we lose?
Batter up.
You can't run.
Nice work,
Too late
Mark.
to repent.
Pretty good crowd today.
Nice.
Reach the end of the story in your own way.
Energy restored. System online. Certification enabled. Come on. Percent. 65%. We did it. We've gained.
Okay, we gain access to the gear bridge.
Perfect. Okay. We need to get to the front line.
We could have a problem.
He probably is. Hopefully we.
Are you sure you can?
I've probably got a 30%.
Me.
Haven't you noticed yet?
We need to be sure, Serval. If we can't reach a common understanding with your brother, will you stand with us?
Of course. My word is my bond. I said that I'd stand with you to the end, and I won't go back on that promise.
Okay.
Before our next expedition, I need Himeko to teach me some negotiation skills. Beating people up all the time is cramping my elegance.
Cramping your elegance,
I
girl.
haven't fought with Japard since he enlisted. He could never beat me when we were little, but now...
I'm just collecting rewards and whatnot and what have you. We do need to heal March real quick. Let me go on my backpack. Heal me and March up good. How much money do I have? Cause you know I said I said I had 1 million. I do have 1 million. I almost got 2 million credits. I'm so mad I wasted food when there was a space anchor here. I'm kind of annoyed by that now. We at the front lines.
It really is you.
Wait, Japard, listen to me.
When the sentry reported to me, I thought there must have been a misunderstanding. The enemy alarm had to be unrelated to your entry into the restricted zone. Perhaps the intruders had taken you hostage. And yet, step away from the intruders, Serval. Walk over slowly and stand behind me. You're different from them.
I'm sorry. We have an understanding. I stand with them.
Ooh.
Give me a few minutes, just a few. I'll explain every...
Nope.
Enough, Serval.
Yeah, he not about that. He's about to fight.
Have you forgotten where we are? We Landaus ought to know this place better than anywhere. The outer reaches of the front line against the Fragmentum. Belobog's most strategic protective fortress. Every Silvermane guard here, every person here, is ready to sacrifice themselves. ready to spill their blood for Belobog at a moment's notice. Yet here you are, leading fugitives into the restricted zone, attacking my Silvermane comrades in arms, hijacking the energy hub. Are you really worthy of the Landau name?
Wow.
Why do you think I
Little Jeppy.
We found a way to dispel the eternal freeze, to seal the fragmentum. It might be the only lifeline this world has left.
Come on, Little Jeppy.
If that were true, why wouldn't you report to Madame Cocolia? Why would you sneak into the restricted zone and create chaos?
Because Madame Cocolia won't listen.
You don't understand. The one preventing us from getting close to the truth is Cocolia herself.
Yep.
You have all seen the Supreme Guardian in person. Do you think you can act as you please because she didn't recognize your version of events?
Listen to me, Japard. The origin and spread of the fragmentum is linked to the Stellaron. The meteorite in the Architect's records, it's...
I know about the Stellaron. It's exactly what the fugitives behind you are seeking. But the Madame Guardian has already revealed the truth to me. These people have ulterior motives, Serval. They want to steal this treasure from the Architects.
Feel it? We trying to help y'all. Y'all want to be cold forever.
The Madame Guardian has warned me before that you were indulging in fantasy. That you'd been exposed to forbidden knowledge. And that you would bring destruction down upon Belobog. I believe you, Serval. I believe you think you're acting with loyalty to the people. It's just... Guards, formation. Arrest these people. We could be inundated with fragmentum monsters at any moment.
The forbidden is only forbidden to conceal the truth within. Cocolia is afraid that we'll seize on this knowledge. That the truth will spread far and wide. To save the world, we must risk it all. I've said my piece. Whether you believe it or not is up to you. Regardless, you should know by now your sister's never been one to back down. If there's something or someone you can't abide, you should stand up and resist. And if there's something you uphold, you should uphold it to the very end.
We'll say it's Serval.
For the judge. You are charged with sabotaging the Silvermane Guard restricted zone. In my capacity as captain, I hereby order that these fugitives be arrested. This isn't like our childhood game, Serval. You won't get any leniency from me.
Boy.
Hasn't been fixed yet. Don't try and be a hero, Japard.
You silly boy.
Didn't I tell you? All our negotiations end in combat.
He said he want to get cooked. So respectfully, we gotta cook him. I really wish Homie was on my team right now, though. Honestly. Homie ain't on the team, y'all. And I don't know how I feel about Homie not being on the team, respectfully. Homie not being on the team is giving me stress. And that's Dr. Ratio. I need him on the team, y'all.
Ready to lose yourself? Fight it or rock with it.
I really wish I put Dr. Ratio on the team. Took maybe March off. No, March, you're gonna be protecting the peoples. Protect Don Hung for me.
Gotta try hard sometimes. Check out this awesome move.
And do whatever damage you could do. May not be much, but it's something. I will take something.
Take this. Rules are made to be broken.
Lil Jeppy. End it now, baby. I would hate to see you hurt, Lil Jepp. Lil Jeppy Deppy Doodah, who is gonna attack his sister. Oh no, we cannot have.
Let's go.
Step aside. I have no interest in Titans now. The truth of life and death. This century is but a vision.
You slapping me like that goes crazy. Look at all that help you done took. Now I'm angry.
My tempo.
With me out here, how could we lose?
On my command. For glory.
This
Knew that
song
was
is
gonna
just for
happen.
you.
Turn up the volume.
Gotta try hard sometimes. Check out this awesome move.
Take this.
We did it. Let's go. Let's go.
This guy knows how to put up a fight. I've never come up against anyone this relentless.
He just
Sheila, you haven't done anything this entire time, but okay.
He's as stubborn as I am. It could be an argument or a fight. He'll do both to the death. That's why he bugs the heck out of me.
That's enough, Japard. Take a look around you. You're the last man standing.
Even if I am, I won't yield. We don't want you to yield through force of arms. That wouldn't be a victory for us.
Yeah, our goal is the same as yours. Serval's and Branya's. We just want to preserve this world. There's no reason to turn against each other.
Japard, brother, surely now you can see the need for pragmatism. Even if you don't believe my outsider friends, you should believe me. Maybe I've wasted your trust. In which case, believe Branya.
Lady Bronya?
Yep. So depart everything you know and show him Branya's letter. Ooh, the words of Branya. Let's see what he says.
There's nothing more to say, Japard. The decision is yours.
As a captain of the Silver Mane Guards, I am duty-bound to carry out the orders of the Supreme Guardian. But Lady Bronya is the commanding officer for the front lines. According to military protocol, if the frontline directives of the commanding officer clash with those of the architects behind the lines, a soldier must remain at their post and await further directives.
Thanks for understanding. Shoot. Workaround.
For the Silvermane Guards, the Guardian's orders are paramount and absolute. But there is something of equal importance in the oath we take.
The people of Belobog.
If we lose the people, we lose the reason for our existence. Our fight with the Fragmentum monsters is for the sake of preservation. But our fight with you, I fail to see the purpose. If you are truly able to prevent our endlessly unfolding misfortunes, then the people of Belobog are indebted to you. But if you are using lies to mask your true intentions, using my sister and Bronya for your own ends, I swear by Klapoth that I will carry out your punishment without an ounce of mercy.
Yikes.
You're not lying. I promise you.
You must be Zila. You are a skilled fighter. Your combat style is nothing like that of the guards.
Regardless of what you believe, these guys have been a great help to the underworld. Many people would vouch for them.
If you want to advance further northward, you must traverse an area entirely corroded by the Fragmentum. It's the only way to get to the snow plains on the other side. The guards can give you some time before the next wave of attacks is upon us.
Alright, y'all. I think we're going to end that here because it was a lot. that just happened, a lot that we went through, and we're gonna go ahead and just check that off the roster. Let's go ahead and get this wish out the way. You probably can't even wish, can we? We might can. Let's try one more time, guys. Nope. See what we got instead. Cornucopia, another one. We got a mutual demise. We got shattered home, another cornucopia. Adversarial, mediation, darting arrow. Big titty Amber, Ting Yuan. I mean Ting Yun. I keep calling her Ting Yuan. Ting Yun. Passkey loop. Alright, we got another Eidolon for Big Titty Amber, which I am not mad at. Let's go ahead and get that Eidolon for her.
Ah, a visitor. Please let me show you some of our
I'm doing
local
so many.
hospitality.
I've been doing so many wishes, warps, I guess you could call them. Been doing so many warps. Let's go to the parlor car and talk to Pom Pom, because we leveled up.
We have to find it.
Yeah, Pom Pom. I'll find it next time. Alright. That's all I got for Honkai Star Rail. I'm gonna go switch camera views. Alright, so that's all we have for Honkai Star Rail today. This was a lot. Like, I'm glad that we were able to get some stuff done with that main quest. We'll come back to it next week, because it was a real heavy part and it felt like it was going to take really long. We're already like 2 whole hours in. Again, I'm gonna have to edit this down like nobody's business. If I don't edit it down as much, it's because we did a lot of side quests and stuff that I kind of want to show, kind of want to share. I do want to share Simulated Universe with y'all because y'all asked to see it, and that's all I got for y'all. So if y'all enjoyed the video, don't forget to leave comments, leave tips to help out. You know, I'm as long as they're not spoilers, I'm good with that. And any help is appreciated. If you want to add me as a friend on here, let's go ahead and do it. You know, I'm down for it. Aside from that, y'all, hope y'all have a good night. It's your girl Majin X2 here. You can catch me live on Twitch, www.twitch.tv/MajinX2. We just hit 1,000 followers, and we have a special event coming up for hitting 1,000 followers as, you know, a treat to the community. So if y'all down for enjoying a good time with me, let's do that. There's also going to be more Honkai content as well, so hope you guys are looking forward to it. I'm excited for the next part of this because this was a really good story. I didn't want to stop, but it's been over 2 hours now. It's almost been 2 hours and 30 minutes at this point. So I'm just going to end it here, and I'll check y'all in the next video. Here we go. Multiplication, mediation, Gunnifin, Boyd, Ting Yun. Our love story is real, y'all. I'm so glad I decided to record this. I am so glad I decided to record this. Oh my god, my man! Everything's gonna be all right. I can't believe this is real life. I am too stunned to speak. I know y'all see. I know y'all see. Look at it. Look at him. He is perfect. Like, I feel like I should go. I'm going to go. I'm going to go because I don't need to be here. My man, my man, my man, my man, my 5-star man, blessed. Yo, all is right with the world. All is right with the freaking world. I don't know if y'all see this, but I got my man. 1 day left and I got him. I'm so happy. Everything is. I'm good. I am fantastic. Don't know how much pity I'm at, but I'm. Achu is great. Achu is satisfied. Oh, bless it. That's all I was gonna do. Like, it's not even a recording day for me, but you know, hey, I needed to do this before the thing ended. So, peace, y'all.